Just wait patiently while we watch God complete what He has started in Grand Community in this new week or the coming week. Yes, let's wait patiently. This is not the time to be rowdy or to be complaining and be restless. All we need to do now, as we are about to enter another week from tomorrow, let's be patient. Let's wait patiently and watch God Almighty that has begun this good work to complete it for us in this coming week. Next week is very green. Today is the weekend. This week has ended today. Then another week is starting from tomorrow because today is Saturday, 15th of February 2025. A new week is beginning tomorrow, and let's commit that week. Let's commit next week from tomorrow to God the Almighty. Let's commit it to God's hand and be praying about it for God to intervene, in the process and bring it to fruition so that everybody will rest after disbursement, so that this money can be disbursed by next week and everybody will rest. So, no, the president is not back yet. He's not back to Nigeria yet. All right. He's not returned back to Nigeria, contrary to the speculation that his president has come, he has signed a document, and he has gone back. Like I said in my last update, which was 2 days ago, I said that shouldn't be our problem. That shouldn't be our headache. That shouldn't be our concern. Whether the president has signed any document or not, uh, it shouldn't be our own concern. Our concern is to be focused on what we are here for. The most important thing that matters, the thing that matters is disbursement of fund. That is what matters, so that everybody can rest. And so we shouldn't concern ourselves with whether president has signed any document, he has not signed any document, and all that. Like so people are saying, a letter has been signed, this and that. But the report I got, yeah, last night or yesterday evening from my intel is that has been written to a letter has been written to ICJ by the presidency, uh notifying them that the money and other documents will be handed over or has been handed over to IMF to commence disbursement without any further delay. That is the only thing I heard yesterday evening from my intel. So uh, disbursement is going to be in batches. That is another thing I heard. And I was told that disbursement is going to be in batches, batch A, batch B, and C. And it's starting with the the government stakeholders, then followed by the grant handlers. Okay, so let us wait. Next week is very, very green. Next week, very, very green. Our hope is high. Hope of seeing this money disbursed, it's high as the things is unfolding, as concerning what is happening in Grand Community, as things are going now. Disbursement next week, it's very, very possible. All right, all things being equal, if the plan does not change again. So that is why I said at the beginning of this update that we should commit next week from tomorrow, because another week is starting tomorrow. We should commit it this coming week, to God's hand, because the plan that is on ground now, according to the plan on ground, and coupled with the way things are happening in Grand Community and the things that has been done so far, it is very, very possible that these grants will be disbursed. This money will be disbursed next week. All things being equal, if things goes as planned. All right. So let's commit next week to God's hand, that God should intervene in His infinite mercy. He should perfect all these things, everything that is planned, and let nothing change again, or let them not come up with another process, or another processes, or a protocol again that will still further delay it. If there is no other protocol, if they didn't come up, or if they don't come up with another processes and protocols, with what is on ground now, this money should be disbursed by next week. With what is on ground now, should be disbursed by this coming week, starting from tomorrow. So The latest update on ground now is that the government committee is no longer involved in the process of getting this money disbursed again, and the CBN has handed over the document um, to IMF representative or authority. Okay, so I'm very very optimistic. I'm very sure that from next week, starting from next week, huh, by God's grace, things will happen as expected. We will get this one disbursed, at least for everybody to relax and wait. And so, so that is the latest for now. That's the latest for now. So let's wait. Let's wait and see the glory of the Lord. By next week, we shall all jubilate and celebrate and give God the glory. So, uh, I just said I should come on here and update you and encourage you, okay, and and talk to you about the rationalness that the update that was circularized on social media some days ago has caused. All right, it has caused some kind of unrest and uproar in the community. So just settle down, settle your mind, and free your mind from all those information that brings about curiosity and unrest, all those updates that could make you unrest and curious and unnecessary eagerness. Okay, let's focus our mind on God and trust Him to perfect what He has started for us in Grand Community. We shall all celebrate by the grace of God. So next week is very great. Be hopeful, be optimistic, be expectant, and most importantly, engage yourself in something. Engage yourself in something benefiting, something rewarding. There are other things. There are things that one can do. Even as we expect this money to be disbursed next week, and mind you, don't go and put your mind 100% on next week. Yes. Let me also still remind you on this. Let me still talk to you about it because I know that some of us we are wired in a very funny way. So much so that by the time you heard that somebody say next week, you focus your mind on that, and all your hope and life or your life will rest on that, and you won't be able to. You wouldn't want to do any other thing. You will just be waiting for that next week, and any other thing apart from that, any other thing that can benefit your life, you shun it, you disdain it, and just ignore it. That is not how life is done. Life is not like that. There's nothing wrong in you diversifying and exploring other other avenue. I mean, other ways and other things, exploring other opportunities in order for you to make money for yourself even while we are still waiting for disbursement. Don't put your mind on next week 100%. No, 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 no. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Be human, be liberal, be wise and smart. Smartness and wise and wisdom requires that you explore other areas that's been presented to you, any other area you can find, any other place. Okay, even if not from me, any other place you can find, any other reasonable, meaningful, legit opportunity, financial opportunity or business opportunity. Go into it, explore it if it's not too expensive for you. Some might be free, some might require some financial commitment. If it's not too much for you, if you have the capacity to go into them, after you must have inquire, and be sure that it is genuine, it is legit. Do it. Don't put all your mind on grants, and don't don't put it in your mind that it must be next week. No, should in case it still fail next week, you are not going to die. Okay, if you fail or if it doesn't happen next week, that doesn't mean grant community has failed. That doesn't mean the grant handlers has failed. No, grant handlers has not failed. All right. Even if it doesn't happen next week, which I pray it happens, but if for one reason or the other it doesn't happen next week, just conclude in your mind. Let us conclude in our mind that it's still for good. That is how God wants it. Okay, and be hopeful. Let's still be hopeful. Be expecting it to happen the upper week. So this is the way, this is a smart and reasonable way to live in grand community. Let us not just put all our mind all our eggs in one basket in grant community and say, if it is not grant, it can never be any other thing. You are depriving yourself and denying yourself, you know, financial freedom, denying yourself, the liberation that you ought to have gotten or you are supposed to get in other ways. Are you getting it? So while we are expecting this money to be disbursed next week, explore other avenue. Try every other opportunity that comes your way. After you must have verified and confirming that it is legit, go into it. Such like the one that we have been telling us about on this channel. You know, go to the video description. Go to this video description and make use of other business or financial opportunity that are there. Make use of those links. Join us in the group there and take advantage of the opportunity to be part of the group, to join us, to join my fan group where the giveaway will be done when the money is disbursed. The giveaway will be done there. And apart from giveaway that will commence in that group, you start a chance to be part of the members in my NGO, to be a registered member in my NGO for subsequent grants and other humanitarian program that will be coming up after this money is disbursed. So you can be part of those ones. This information is just to encourage you to be smart and be wise and not to put all your mind on this disbursement aspect, that it must happen. The moment you hear that it is happen or it will happen next week, that is why you're going to put all your life, all your mind that next week money will be disbursed. What if it doesn't happen next week? And besides, it is not grant handlers that come up or that come out at any time to say they are going to disburse next week and all that. I am the one saying it, that hopefully, all right, hopefully this money will be disbursed next week. Grant handlers has not told anybody in this country that they are disbursing next week because they are not supposed to say that. They are not supposed to say that. So you don't expect them to say that they will disburse grants next week. No, none of them will come out and say that till this money will be disbursed. Like I've told us already, you will just sleep and wake up and see that this money has entered your account, and that is the best way to go about it, in order to maintain serenity in the society. Okay, so I am the one looking at the trend of things and the process, how far the process has gone and what have been achieved in the process by grant handlers. What has been achieved by them is pointing to the fact that with the way things are presently, with what has been achieved so far in grant community by the grant handlers, it is possible that this money will be disbursed next week, based on the plan that is on grant. Okay, I'm the one saying that. I'm not saying that. It's not grant handler that is saying that to anybody. I am the one that is saying that. Just being calculative. Looking at the activities in grant community and the extent they have achieved, the grant handlers have achieved, that make me to say this money can be disbursed or maybe disbursed next week. All right. But that is not to say anybody should rely on that and focus on that 100% and say, this money will be disbursed next week. Oh, no, don't do that. What if it doesn't happen? As I predicted, it's just a prediction. Don't forget, based on the activities that has happened and what they have achieved, that make me to predict that next week this money can be disbursed. But don't put your mind there 100%. Let's just commit everything to God in prayer. That this prediction of mine should come to pass. It is possible. It is possible. And for any reason, if it doesn't happen, nobody should faint and nobody should blame anybody. Are you getting it? Let's just still continue thanking God and be hopeful that upper week it can happen before the month end and all that. So God can do everything. All things are possible to them that trust God. Okay, so let's commit everything to God's hand. And like I said, use your time, engage yourself profitably, use your time very well. Use your time well by not folding your hands and be waiting for grant handlers. Continue doing what you are doing that is helping you to put food on your table, and explore other opportunity, other avenue that can give you more. All right, because one stream of income is not enough in this our country, this our economy, the way it is right now. You know, you have to explore other areas to have other streams of income. Two, three, four income means of income is not bad. It's for your own good, for your family sake. So let's be proactive. Let's be proactive and be smart and intelligent by delving, by using our time or taking our time to delve into other good opportunity that are very rewarding. Okay, one of such is what I've been telling us. Take advantage of food energy track and this the blockchain project that is ongoing now, which is Sui Bison, is very very important. You will never regret to do. We are cashing out in dollars and in naira already. So join us in the group. Use the link in the video description to join us in the group, and you'll never regret to do so. I'll see you in the group, and I will come your way again in my next update. Thank you and God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.